The history of the ex-sugar factory in Banjaratma Village is very interesting. This building has a unique Dutch design, and is important to learn about. The factory is over 100 years old. It was constructed by a firm called Onveecultuur Maatschappij from Amsterdam in 1908, during the time when General Johannes Benedictus van de Heutes was in charge of Indonesia. The factory served as a testing station for scientific research on sugar cultivation and production, aiming to achieve maximum output. Although it was the youngest sugar factory in Bribes Regency, it only started operating in 1913, 5 years after its construction. The factory had various facilities, including staff houses, a railway for transporting cane, and others. Unfortunately, after 19 years of operation, the sugar factory was forced to close in 1932 due to a lack of capital, caused by the Malaise crisis in 1930. During that time, many factories worldwide went bankrupt due to economic chaos. The Dutch governor at the time, General Bonifacius Dirk de Graeff, was responsible for the shutdown. However, the factory resumed operations after 6 years. This was reported by the Dutch news De Indische Courant, which mentioned an accident involving a train transporting sugar from the Banjaratma sugar factory on Monday, June 13, 1938. In 1942, Japan attacked Indonesia while General Hubertus Johannes van Mook was the governor. The sugar factory was frequently targeted by anti-Dutch individuals during this period. 30 sacks of fertilizer valued at 300 gulden were stolen, and the prime suspect was a foreman working at the factory. When Japan colonized Indonesia, the sugar factory was closed and remained inactive from 1942 to 1945. After Indonesia gained independence, the Dutch attempted to recolonize Indonesia, leading to conflicts. The Linggadjati Conference on March 25, 1947 resulted in a decrease in Indonesian territory, and the transfer of control of the sugar factory in Banjaratma Village. This sparked rebellion from the Indonesian Community Party PKI, and the Darul Islam organization. In 1952, the sugar factory was attacked and looted, including its machines, staff houses, and other facilities. The rebels successfully took control of the factory. In 1957, the Indonesian government nationalized the Banjaratma sugar factory, putting an end to its ownership by the Dutch colonial government. After 40 years of operation, the sugar factory was officially closed in 1997 due to significant financial losses. As a result, the building was neglected for a long time. According to Habibie 2019, there are plans to transform the Banjaratma sugar factory building in Bribes Regency into a rest area or service area tip along the Payagan Pemalang toll road at km 260. This initiative aims to revitalize the heritage building from the Dutch East Indies colonial era in 1908 and incorporate modern stalls within the rest area while preserving the original beauty of the cultural heritage. The Banjaratma sugar factory is a historical site from the Dutch East Indies era, starting in 1908. It holds cultural significance and should be protected as part of our history. The government has converted the site into a rest area along the Payagan-Pemalang toll road at km 260 in Bribs Regency. This initiative helps preserve the historical buildings and maintains their integrity. Furthermore, the revitalization of this building as a rest area aims to protect it as a cultural heritage site. It is an asset that should not be neglected and can provide a deeper understanding for future generations. Moreover, the transformation of this place into a rest area is a beneficial decision. It is important to learn the history of the place around us and appreciate the struggle and sacrifice of Indonesian people under the colonialism. Moreover, learning this story makes realizing the development of technology and the condition of economy in that era, so that it affected to all of people, and it can give lesson that we should always thankful to live in this era, which has independent and has good economy condition. Revitalizing this sugar factory can give many benefits because that place become a media to learn the history and the Dutch architecture, then it can give impacts in economy for local people and it can increase the tourism in Bribs. Therefore, the building which is neglected will give many benefits, even though it was neglected for long time, and it will not be horrible place if we revitalize and protect it because it can become a heritage for younger to learn and never forget the history.